Salam and welcome. Thank you for joining me in this fascinating interview with legendary Gary Player from South Africa. And let's listen to some of his views about our beautiful land, South Africa. And this is on the occasion of his 90th birthday. Now, what I like about this man, when he's speaking with such a strong voice that you won't even say that he is 90 years old. And secondly, he speaks so logically and clearly, and he is relating some wonderful truths about South Africa. But let's listen to what he's got to say.
Africa, we've got problems, with big problems. Introducing a bill, no compensation. So in other words, I brought back hundreds of millions of rands to South Africa, bought farms and property. They could come in and take it. That means they're stealing it. So we are discouraging people to invest. We've got to get rid of that law. They won't listen, but they don't listen. They're not prepared to listen, and you've got to get rid of this BEE system.
What do you think about BEE? And on this point, I agree 100% with Gary Player. Studies have shown worldwide that BEE, those countries who have put economic advantages for one group against another group, has eventually led to major failure because then there is a brain drain. A similar thing happened in Malaysia and Indonesia, where there was discrimination against the Chinese or other intelligent people, and then preference was given to comrades and friends, and the entire economy collapsed. And here, for us as South Africans, we are 30 years in a new democracy. And I think the time for rectifying the wrongs of the past are now over. The only way we're going to get South Africa sorted out is if we hire people on merit and reward people based on the merit and no longer jobs for pals and jobs for comrades. But let's listen further to Gary Player.
People are not prepared to come here and invest money. We've got to have systems like the rest of the world where you encourage people to come and invest. Our crime is the highest in the world.
I agree with that 100%. Very, very high crime. So, how are we going to attract foreign investors to come invest in South Africa? Let us not misunderstand. South Africa is one of the most beautiful lands in the entire world, but we need to attract foreign investors.
We got 20 million squatters. They won't admit it, but we're.
I agree with that. I don't know the exact number of squatters, but where I'm staying in Pretoria over the past 30, 40 years, my original home is no longer recognizable. We are living near a squatter camp, and the people are being attacked on a regular basis, on a daily basis. And there is no support from the local municipalities or from the mayor or from the premier. And this is very, very sad. The squatters have taken control over our towns and villages, and people are living in prisons, and that is not a normal society.
The land of squatter camps now. We got such a high unemployment. What about our young people that are graduating? Our young people in this country can't find a job. It's dangerous. That's very dangerous. So we've got to make changes. We've got to change like the rest of the world, where we meet people's requirements. We can't just do what we think are right because it suits us. We've got to do things that suit the people of our country. We've got such wonderful people in this country.
I agree with him. We've got some fabulous people, irrespective of race or religion. We've got fabulous intelligence, but we need to give the people the right position, the right person for the right job.
And we got to change. If we don't change, we're in big trouble. They might think I'm wrong. It's my opinion. That's the lucky thing we live in this country. Freedom is dying in the world. There's no freedom in China or Russia or North Korea or Iran, our friends. But there is freedom in South Africa still at the moment. Freedom in America, freedom in Britain. There's freedom. And it's only when you have freedom that you appreciate it. You can stand up. I can stand up today and say, I don't think Ramaphosa is a good president.
And I agree with Gary Player on this point because we do have freedom of speech in our country. We also have freedom of religion. And for that, we must be blessed as a nation and as a country. And it is only through freedom when we can make our voice heard that we can have positive change for our beautiful land, South Africa.
You can't do that in China. You understand? So we are lucky to have it. Long may it live. Because this country And remember this, that I've been the longest ambassador we've ever had. For 72 years, I've traveled the world. I've been on television more than any South African. I've been in front of more people than any South African. I've spoken about this country until I'm blue in the face what a great country it is. So I love this country. It means so much to me that at the moment, I'm very, very distressed.
And thank you to NCA News for this fabulous interview by Gary Player. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Look after yourself. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.